Just researched, I checked out the numbers. You might have needed to make investments a lot cash in 2022 to grow to be a millionaire with XRP. I share the entire records, primarily based proof for how one could do exactly the same these days. The first element I looked at turned into what number of millionaires there are with XRP today. The number I discovered became 390.50 XRP. That corresponds to approximately $1 million in XRP. When I checked out the XRP list, I realized that about 6,250 addresses have greater than 390,000 XRP. This is the golden variety we must locate to find out how many human beings have grown to be wealthy with XRP. It is quite viable. In reality, I handled XRP for the first time on June 10th, 2022 for a rate of approximately 38 XRP. I suggest in the intervening time, the fee for XRP is rising at the same time as we are talking on this video. It is at approximately 250.99, plenty higher. In truth, it's 500% higher. If you had invested $1,000 in XRP when I first treated it today, you would have about $6,000, 478. Before you tell me that this isn't always enough money to get rich, well, the golden number we are looking for is this variety right here. $1.54000 on June 10, 2022 could make you a millionaire at this second. And earlier, the number of you start arguing that day buying and selling is the issue and we should invest actively. Active traders reduce off approximately 6.5% worth and step with 12 months on the market. So the most worthwhile investments I actually have made inside the crypto zone have been HAR and XRP. Essentially, I have converted $1,000 in HBA into over 300, and an XRP funding of 7,000 could have delivered me a medium to excessive 5-digit quantity. In the 4 years I had been operating inside the crypto enterprise, I have been able to make a giant difference inside the crypto marketplace. Long time period investments have proved to be very vital. So let's take a look at some of the lengthy time period prospects, why we should be enthusiastic about XRP in any respect. Well, the massive subject matter was the elections. XRP has constantly been a superb electricity within the USA, and the House of Representatives, the Senate, the President, they are all optimistic about crypto. This is now the first time in records that this has befell. Most participants of the Congress now assist the crypto foreign money enterprise in a way. Donald Trump, the destiny president who will take office on January 20, is also positive in phrases of crypto. Why is that this important for Ripple and XRP? It's because of the criminal dispute they may be presently in. Ripple, in opposition to the SEC, has lengthy been the most important drama in the whole crypto zone. And at the same time, as XRP has received tough, the SEC remains very frightened in this situation. What I suppose is the most vital catalyst for XRP is the give up of this legal dispute. Although it changed and decided that XRP isn't always a public stock change, it's far nonetheless very stressful that this has now not come to an end stop. There are new timelines whilst this prison dispute could cease, late July 2025, further that Gary Gendler will cross. He turned into the exceptional shark against Ripple, who first challenged this prison dispute. On January 20, 2025, he steps to return as chairman of the SEC. And someone who's for crypto, Paul Adkins, turns into chairman of the SEC. Many human beings now anticipate that Paul Adkins will permit a lot of those complaints fall, along with most, possibly also the one from Ripple. A viable end result will probably be introduced on January 15. So quickly, some humans say, what's up? Maybe it's Galley's last try to enlarge and re-establish his job. But for me, it is greater than possibly that Paul Adkins will take over the rudder on January 20. And in some unspecified time in the future, inside the spring, the prop wing dispute between Ripple and the SEC will be closed, which is for lots of human beings the massive crowning give up of the deal that XRP turned into, ultimately free of its wallet. Why are human beings interested by XRP? Well, it is the banks. They are alleged to make limitless bills for banks. They are trying to compete with the so referred to as Swift gadget. If they do this, they'll be worth billions of dollars. And it truly is why many human beings are so excited. Here's only a small list of partners you've got. You can see through the list. This includes Goldman Sachs, Wells Fargo, the Bank of America. Some of the largest banks inside the global are presently working with Ripple. And they've delivered a stable coin which is attempting to make progress and compete with the big ones within the crypto area. And even as they have been making development and failing in the beginning, it looks increasingly adore it. Jack McDonald, Ripple's SVP for stablecoin, says that we've reached the factor where we should visit the inventory exchanges, which we need to go to. And if you are searching out an inventory trade to truly alternate XRP, I even have used Blayfine. They have no KYC laws. They may be inside the United States. Worldwide, you have got a welcome bonus of up to 5,000 US. When it comes to retaining my XRP, I use Bluein. I will leave a link in the description in case you are fascinated, and take a better examine how an awful lot XRP we can actually need to reach the numbers of the large boy in 2025. If we'd now achieved precisely the same earnings as in 2022, once I shot my first video, we might ought to see an XRP rate of 1670 US greenbacks these days. That will be the emblem of 154,000 US dollars, which I mentioned at the start. That's now not the wide variety I'm going to say to you. It's now not the final wide variety, but it is the wide variety we compare in 2022. So XRP could be worth almost $1 billion these days. And earlier than you observed, it truly is plenty of money. Somewhere accessible are reputedly approximately 900 billion US bucks. So that would no longer even be 1% of the entire cash inside the world. There is simply so a great deal money available, no longer even 1% of the stocks. $1 billion US greenbacks would be the golden quantity we bear in mind in XRP fee prediction. We see right here, with regards to the pinnacle belongings of the world, that we'd be a little bit above Berkshire Hathaway. We all know Warren Buffett, however, even a ways beneath modern-day Bitcoin. Among other matters, crypto influencers like BitBoy have a XRP charge of about 15 to 35 US bucks in the subsequent 18 months, they say. Let's check my numbers. What do I suppose? I think of 100 XRP. That's a totally simple range, a barely too low-handed range. $250,000 in XRP would be the golden quantity nowadays, which we are striving to attain the listing of the richest in 20252,026. That would correspond to a earn. The purpose why I came to this quantity is the following. Ethereum currently has a market capitalization of approximately 398 billion greenbacks. And if we attain $10 XRP, we would be quite close to this quantity, in my opinion, in case you take into account how Bitcoin and the macro markets are growing. Specifically, in case you recollect that the US is strongly on cryptocurrencies. The dominance of XRP as a cryptocurrency will only keep in the years 2025 and 2026. So I personally got here to those numbers. Do I assume Ethereum to upward push? Well, sure. I think very well that Ethereum will retain to upward push. In fact, the 5 billion greenback asset manager Bitwise expected that there might be 10 crypto forecasts in 2025. One of Ethereum, $7,000 in step with coin. And a vital cause for that is one of the motives why you should be positive approximately XRP. And this is the United States government. The US government plans to set up a strategic Bitcoin reserve in the USA. This method that inside the next few years they'll buy 1 million Bitcoins, 200 Bitcoins, in keeping with year. They even say that 500 0 Bitcoins are quite viable if that definitely occurs. These XRP charge forecasts will be too conservative. If we search for a reasonable XRP price forecast on the cease of the day, we need to observe the maths and those who are riding the marketplace ahead. And for me, it's so that I have to have a look at how Bitcoin has advanced inside the beyond to see how XRP and plenty of other cryptocurrencies can increase in the market in the future. And in my opinion, the month-to-month returns of Bitcoin inside the first sector of the 12 months, and I talk of the first 4 months exceptionally. I mean, if we study January, a little bit changeable. February, genuinely large returns. March, a killer year for Bitcoin. April became also extensive. And then we've overwrought the future volatility. If we experience this hurricane on January 20, whilst Trump turns into president, the strategic reserve of Bitcoin comes into play. Paul Atkins comes into play. The XRP Ripple proper wing battle finally involves and give up. My buddies, these fee forecasts may be a bit too conservative. So till subsequent time, join me and I'll see you all later.